to look at me. Remember when I called you, and you didn't go through. Now you let yourself look at me, look at me. You made me.
And what up? What's good with y'all? So what are we getting into today? All right, man, so today we're about to be heading to our boy D's. We're about to be going over there to D's Garage, AKA to my guy Fats. And I got a bunch of parts that, well, not a bunch of parts, but I do have parts that arrived for the Schwangstang. So today what I want to do is I want to get some of these parts kind of stationed up. You guys know I'm in the middle of doing like the Terminator front bumper conversion. So pretty much doing a retro version of the Fox body. You guys know the last setup on the Schwangstang was like the saline mix with the custom wide body shit. And it looked good. It was one of those things where it broke the internet. Everybody knew that car. Got up a lot of attention with it, picked up some sponsors. It was an amazing looking car. Well, since then, the Schwangstang is no longer going to be my primary drift car, and I'm getting ready to clean this thing up and make it back into a street car. So I didn't want to do the same look that I already did. I want to do something completely different. So right now I'm in the middle of changing that up. I want to make this damn near pretty much a show car, but extremely unique from any other Fox body out there. So I'm in the middle of the Terminator swap. Or not the Terminator swap. I'm in the middle of the Terminator front end conversion, but I also ordered some other Cobra parts that I want to try to get basically I want to get a look and see how this is going, idea of a visual that I have, and see how it's going to look and how it's going to flow before I decide to really pull a trigger and get the body work and everything done. So today what I'm gonna be doing is kind of just mocking this stuff up, give you guys a look. I want to get y'all opinion on how y'all think it's gonna look. Either way, the front bumper stand, it's just a matter of how much or how aggressive the side looks. Also, you guys know that I'm in the middle of this wide body setup, so you guys will see the wide body going there. The plan is to mold everything in. Again, I want this to be a super clean car. It's no longer a drift car. It's going to be a street car again. Take it to meet shows. So it's going to be along that line of build. So come on, like. So what I want to do is I want to have you guys give me y'all opinion, because I still like my old wide body look. So I'm not against doing that wide body look, cleaning it up and going back to that with the new setup, but I'm also like, let me see how this wide body looks. I think the old wide body combo I had is more unique, it's less known, less done, and I think out of everybody that has tried to do it, I definitely pulled off that wide body flare look the best. So it's kind of already like my look, so to say, when it comes to like, yo, you pulled it off the best. Like granted, a lot of people have done it, but I feel like none of those other cars like stood out like mine just for the extra little shit that I did on it. So I kind of feel like I want to keep that look, but I'm not against trying the new wide body. But also something I was thinking about doing is having this wide body and putting the old wide body on top of that to make a fucking ridiculously wide Fox body and just have it just like, nigga, ain't no Fox body this wide. So that's another idea. I told y'all, this is gonna be show car, fast street car. I'm doing obnoxious shit. Like this car will be on some like 18 by 13s, like custom wheels. The whole shit's gonna be on this Fox body. It is going to be like, yo, that is a Mike build right there. So today we get a visual. We just get a visual, see what it's looking like. That's what I wanna do. I gotta look at it visually and then be like, I need to okay it and be like, all right, this is what I wanna do. And then continue to go on with the vision that I wanna create. So that's what I got going on today, man. Hopefully you guys are gonna enjoy. Again, don't forget, if you're watching this, before the video ends, let me know y'all opinion. If you haven't seen my old Fox body look, go look at an old video on the playlist and get an idea and familiar with how that thing looks, and let me know, based on what you see with the wide body fenders, if you like the old wide body better, or if you like the way the current wide body is going, or should I do something completely new and basically mix both of the wide bodies and do an outrageously wide notch with my twist and takes on it. So I need y'all opinion on this. Let me know in the comments below. But with that being said, garage door co-start, baby. What the fuck? Why does my garage sound quieter? I didn't oil it. What the fuck? Hell no. Maybe because it's getting hot or something. The weather, maybe the metal has expanded since it is hotter outside, but why does it sound so quiet? I ain't greased this thing in hella long. Oh, what the fuck? Hell no. I'm gonna have to spray some water on there or something because I need this shit to go back loud. Spray some water, let it dry, and we need that. Alright, what's good? We're just pulling up the Tink Tinks. It's all dark behind me. Ooh, it's hella bright out here. That wall's gonna kill me. Swing stain right there. D over here painting shit. Look, getting the giveaway car all done. This motherfucker looking clean, bruh. So it's the engine that's gonna be going in there. Stupid clean. So yeah, you already know y'all got a chance to win this thing if you've been following. If not, all the information's on D page. Car's freshly painted, engine base freshly painted. Obviously, he's gonna be doing all the suspension. Look, brand new headlight buckets and everything. Look, whoa. Car looks stupid ass clean. Still needs a cut and buff, but he's doing wiring, everything. So for my Fox body people, if you want a Fox body, clean one, especially if you went to drops, 4i, literally one of his OG builds, gonna be a carburetor setup.
Cam heads.
Yeah, cam heads, all of those shit, carbureted. Suspension, pretty much the whole get down. So yeah, you already know, man. Just go over there, check that out. If you want your chance to get this thing, y'all seen what happened with the last one. So yeah, it's gonna be going pretty quick. Jump in there. Alright, well, we about to be getting into, hopefully when I walk over to this wall, it doesn't get hella blotched out because it did that last time to us. Let's see. Alright, I think we got enough sunlight directly over it so we ain't gonna distort the camera quality. But anywho, for those that haven't seen it, this is my Terminator front bumper setup that I got going on here. So the plan for this is to do a retro Cobra theme. I did the Saline theme already, but now we're gonna be doing retro Cobra. So Cobra style front bumper for the Fox. I did get some side skirts for it. I got some Cobra side skirts I want to try on here. I want to see how that looks, see how it flows, because when I tried the Saline side skirts on with the Cobra front, it didn't flow. It didn't flow how I wanted it to. I'm really picky on how things flow, and yeah, so that was a no-go for me. But I got some Cobra side skirts. I want to see how these mock up and look on here. Again, this is the new wide body. I'm gonna actually go into the shop and go grab the other one that goes on this side. Don't worry about this. Remember, this is all gonna be getting pulled out. So yeah, let me go over here, grab that. All right, my boy Miggs ain't here today. Where's the light? I think he said my fender was in here on the Camaro. Camaro's over here. I need to grab the driver side. All right, this should be the driver side wide body. Whoopsie. Don't worry, that's Meg's bucket. This shit's a bucket anyway, so he ain't gonna be mad about his antenna. And he got light duct taped. Also need to go in here and find the freaking Clicos. And I'm all extra clean today. All right, let me go find these Clicos. All right, here y'all go. I think this is the first time y'all seen this with the front bumper and rear over fender on there. So this is how she's looking. Again, remember, all this is getting pulled out all from the drift and damages. This is getting pulled and straightened up. So yeah, still got some more pulling and shit and getting all this lined up. But once it's all lined up, it's pretty much gonna look like a stock body under here again. And then we're gonna mold this over it and get this literally sitting how it needs to be sitting. But again, my idea was to probably cut from right here, cut this arch out and put my other arches on there to give more of the flared look. Again, if you haven't seen the old look, go to the old video or something and take a look at it. But this is kind of where I'm at. Clico in here for now. Next on my list now, give y'all one more look. I'm going to see if this side skirt fits. We'll see if the side skirt fits. Only thing I'm worried about on the side skirt is if you look right here in this area, the over fender kind of flares out this way, so the side skirt itself isn't gonna be able to just sit straight on as if it was a stock body because of the wide body. So what I need to do now is pretty much mock up the side skirt, see where it falls, and then I can make changes from there. But worst case scenario, if the side skirt for some reason isn't gonna work because of this flare out right here, I'll give you a better look at it, hopefully y'all can see that, then what I could do is cut this section off and then make the side skirt sit flat with the body, and then make something off of the body to have the side skirt meet up with this again. Again, I have a bunch of ideas that could work, but I won't know until I really get a visual on this shit, and then me and Migs sit down and kind of see like what could actually work. But let me get this side skirt on here now for y'all, and then we'll get another little look at that. Side skirt sitting here in the GT500. This is also my front lip. I told y'all I wasn't gonna run the fiberglass lip that came with it, so I went and got an actual 03 Cobra lip that I think should work on here. These right here, this is an expensive try-on. That is an expensive try-on to see hopefully these work, because these are like the Cervini ones, which is like a polyurethane OEM style material. Cervini's pretty much an OEM replacement for Fox bodies. My Fox people know Cervini, so y'all don't think we capping. These are real Cervinis, just in case I gotta sell them later because they didn't work. Also, I don't know if these are gonna work either, because again, the front fenders have the arch on them also, so these are supposed to slide in here. I just don't see that happening unless I got another set of these, cut them in half, and then extended them to where they'll mate up with it. But anywho, let's try this shit. We won't know until we try it. All right, so one thing that is going to have to happen is, y'all can already see right here, it is hitting this right here. So this part needs to sit right here against the door, but we got a little bit of overlay from the body damage right here. So once this gets pulled out, we get a better idea where this needs to sit. But yeah, right now it's hitting the over fender, so we'll probably, maybe if I keep these on here, probably chop some of this out, and this needs to go up to about right here where this line is. If you know, you know that the molding is different between like the earlier years and the later years. They have bigger bigger openings for like the Cobra and the hatch versus the notch. So this opening on the Cobra is a much bigger opening versus the original opening is smaller. So I'll just do probably like GT or Cobra molding on here to get all this to line up, because the front bumper already has Cobra molding on it, so it only makes sense to do the Cobra molding all the way through. But yeah, this has a gap right here, but that's again because of that. So should be up higher and sitting right there in that pocket. But overall, I think this kit is a bit lower than what I had on the Saline shit. So yeah, it's gonna be for sure lower. It'll be like, there we go, should be more like that. Actually, let me loosen this up and get it to where it will sit under the door, and then I can get a better idea what it's gonna look like. All right. Since the last look, y'all can see side skirt sitting on there. Went ahead and changed the front bezels right here for the fog lights. Swap those out. So these are the fiberglass ones that come with the front bumper, but I went ahead and ordered some OEM fog light bezels, because I'm gonna try to get those in there. I want pretty much anything OEM Cobra I can get on here. That's what I'm gonna try to do. So I don't want to run the fiberglass ones. They kind of sit in there, but kind of need to do some probably like some reshaping on the bumper, which is fine because we're already gonna be in there. Also, my plan is, as you can see, usually the 03 Cobras, they come with one set of fog lights, but what I ended up doing was I ordered two sets. So I want to get both of the holes for the fog lights to work. Usually they only come with the bigger ones, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have these reamed out to where I can run two fog lights on each side to make this shit hella brighter, because This car, the lighting ain't that good. I mean, it's all right. It looks bright, but it's not the best at night. So since this is gonna be a street car again, I want to get this thing to be bright as hell. So yeah, I want to get these fog lights to work in here. These are for 03 Cobra also. That's why I wanted to get the OEM bezel. That way they sit in there like factory. And then also put the Cobra side skirt on this side. And you can see, since this side isn't boofed, it actually fits hella better. So this is the idea on what that side should look like once it gets all pulled. And you can see the side skirt sits on there perfect. You guys know that the Cobra side skirts are 2-piece. So what it did come with the other little piece, but the way this fender is, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it or not. I need to get this thing more in like a completed position, I guess you could say, to really see if I'm gonna end up cutting the wide body right here where the molding line goes when we get ready to mold it in. That way the end cap on the side skirt can go on the factory fender and kind of just sit how it would sit if it was on a factory body. But I kind of do want to get the front trim on there. That way it just looks like a complete car. Only thing is, it'll have like probably like a little gap, or just like a little lip from the end cap where the side skirt is to the wide body, which isn't gonna be bad once everything's molded in. Kind of right now you can kind of even see the factory fender in there. So if we chop that right at the molding line, the end cap will go right there, slide into the side skirt, and it will fit in there just like a 100% stock car. The other option, like I was saying, was if I use my other wide body, then I can really put the arch wherever I want it and mold it in and still have an aggressive Fox body arch. So again, I'm here getting a visual on it because I'm trying to figure out how I want to pull this off. And I think right now my direction is kind of what I'm envisioning in my head. So next thing is we're gonna have to do when Mix gets back on this thing is cut these kind of back right here. That way he has room to pretty much mold it back in. But yeah, it's gonna be fire when it's done, man. I already can picture it. I just want to get a better visual by putting this shit on and seeing. Also have a different front lip, but I ended up grabbing the wrong lip. So the lip that I brought, oh excuse me, the lip that I brought with me isn't the lip that's gonna be going on here. But I think this is looking good. This is gonna be definitely one unique Fox body when it's done. Might have to keep the Workmeisters on here and make them even wider. I think we need more lip. 8-inch lips don't sound bad. Jeez. I was out there self-tapping shit, bro. I finished building the whole engine. Look how good this looks. Oof. All right, man, what's good? I'm just getting back to the house right now. So, remember I told you I had a front lip for this thing, and this isn't the right one. This is the wrong lip. I got a bunch of lips sitting over here. So this lip is for a LX bumper. Also have the Maker's Garage pinch well covers right here. So this is if I was gonna be keeping the stock front bumper. I had bought the Maker's Garage set up with the pinch well covers. I was gonna do just like a clean look like that was on my green car with the wide body. But instead I ended up doing the Cobra front bumper and everything. So this is the lip that's supposed to be going on there. You can see polyurethane, hella more aggressive. Pretty much goes down and then has like a splitter style look to it. So this is gonna be a fuck ton more aggressive. So this is the ones that's gonna be going on here. But yeah, I brought the wrong one. But anywho, the point of today's video, what was that fell? Some package. The point of today's video was for me to get a look on here. I can look at this video and see kind of what I want to do. But again, don't forget, let me know. Current wide body, or do you like the look of the old wide body? Now you'd have to picture it with the Terminator front bumper on there and kind of get a visual on what. It's hard for y'all to see what I'm trying to do, but put my old wide body on there, and instead of the saline front how it was, picture the Cobra bumper with the lip, the side skirt y'all seen today, with the old school or the older flare / wide body that was on there versus the current one that you guys got to see today. Let me know what y'all think, and yeah, we're gonna be calling it a day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Until next time, hopefully y'all see the vision.
I've been going too crazy, these niggas too shady, speed limit 65, I'm about to do 80, fuck the niggas hating